Fuck it.
Let's do
Let's do
it.
it, man. We're gonna do it. Hold on. I gotta go to the live dashboard. I think we're live. Other features.
Yes.
Live stream. What's up, everybody? 2019 is here. I don't have one of those kazoos to be like, whatever. Let's see here. Let's make sure that we are live. I think so. And then we can start reading those Snapchats, which we have before we even started the show. What's going on, Teresa?
Not much, man. Not much at all.
How was
Seasoning some yins or salt, and that's really about it.
awesome? Can they?
People
Can y'all
still
hear us?
bitching about-
Yes, bald and live. All right, no complaints about the sound.
Very bald.
Yep. All right.
By the way, thank your Giants for shitting the bed against the Cowboys and not allowing us to laugh at them. We appreciate that.
Are you trying to deflect the main topic of the Stillers tonight?
I'm not deflecting, I swear. I just want to wait for Days of Our Steelers to talk about that shit.
You're just projecting right now what you're doing here. All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to get to reading some Snapchats. I'm so happy to be with y'all to do this again. It feels like a long time since we've done this, right? Feels like
2 whole weeks.
Yeah, buddy. I was starting to get the shakes. I haven't talked shit about sports like other than on
Talked
Twitter.
about the Snapchats. You would stick with family and all that stupid
That's
shit.
right.
Terrible.
I had a great holiday, Christmas, New Year's. Everything was great.
Same here, man.
Yep.
I
Awesome.
relaxed. Christmas was good. Went off to New Orleans.
Yep.
And it was a really nice city, though, I will say.
Ah, dude, I
mean,
love New Orleans.
man. Bourbon Street, I think you need somebody else with you for that. Mostly because, it's not bad. I mean, you're able to just sit back, eat food, and chill.
Right.
And French Quarter's really nice. I sat back, listened to some jazz. Good shit.
Yeah, I like New Orleans, but it just smells very funny. Like you're just
I mean, most places do. I mean, Dallas smelled funny to me.
Really?
So I was just like,
it smelled like Cowboy fans. What it smelled like.
Arrogance and unwarranted self-importance. Is that what the smell you smell?
That sounds like Pittsburgh. That sounds like the Pittsburgh Steelers themselves.
No, that's Sam to 11. If that's Steelers. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
It's not like I've been saying that for a year and a half.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You are true to your word when it comes to the Steelers. I'll say that.
The sad part is that's the one thing I don't want to be right about, and it turns out I'm right about them, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah. All right, let's get to these first couple. This one came in before the show even fucking started. Thank you, the Squid, El Squid in Spanish. Who is Pittsburgh's biggest problem, Tomlin, Brown, or Captain Fat Fuck? And I like how he censored Fat Fuck right there.
We're all adults here, man.
Yeah.
Me personally, Brown I feel like is more of a symptom. Like, you can get rid of him and not really feel much back.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben has a lot of sway in that locker room. Like, look at the O coordinator they got. They got a puppet. They throw the ball frequently. Like, he has a lot of influence. And he has, like, literally carte blanche in that locker room. Tomlin, he's the circus ringleader. He's the guy that has absolutely no accountability. He has, like, Joey Porter's still there. Carnell Lake is still there. Danny Smith is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Butler being total trash. But it's just like the only people who've been here the longest are Ben and Tomlin.
So
honestly, I'm going to do a very slight lean to Tomlin.
So with Tomlin, here's the one thing that I don't understand. Like, he's been the coach for how many years now? 15 some odd years? Something like that?
About 12.
What is his thing? Is he a player's coach? I don't know if he's an X's and O's guy. Like, what?
He's a player's coach, quote unquote.
So that means
he's a motivator.
Right. So he lets him get away with everything, basically.
Pretty much. Like, Bill Cowher was a motivator, too, and he had his flaws. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's perfect in any way, but Cowher kind of didn't really take shit. Tomlin does, for the sake of being likable.
Yes, I will say that. Also, Tomlin has eyes bigger than a Furby.
He's a bullfrog.
Yeah, he's very big. Mm-hmm.
Like, put a long neck on him, like a fat neck on him. He looks like a stereotypical Frenchman.
Yeah, he also looks like Omar Epps a lot as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tucker White, 94. What's up, Tucker? Happy New Year. Alert.
Happy New Year, brother.
For $4.20. I wonder how. Thank you for that extra 20 cents. Wow, we have
Hallelujah.
252 people on. That's a record, I think. Alert: Preds and Flyers are tied at 0. That's all. All right.
Aren't the Preds collapsing right now? Like they are on a deep skid.
Yeah.
Last I checked.
That was my nickname in middle school, Deep Skid. By the way.
Everybody loves deep skid. They're being pantsed.
That's right. Because somebody pulled down my pants and they saw a deep skid. It was really bad.
Lots of brown stains.
Yep. Everyone.
No bueno, man. No
see
bueno.
those streaks in the underwear. All right, we're all over the place to start off. Eli Arbaiza for $5. Which of these MLB Lao cows can have a breakout in 2019? Orioles, Royals, Marlins, Padres, Reds, White Sox, Giants, Rangers, Blue Jays, and El Tigres.
Me personally, I'm going to pick Padres, Reds, and White Sox. Padres always have that farm system. They've been always going off about that. If they can bolster their rotation, they'll be good. The Reds, I think, are tired of tanking. They have the hitting core to do it. The question is, can they get pitching? And the White Sox, I think they need to make a move. Like, they're looking to, like, bring in a big splash free agent, and they know they got to do something. So those are my three.
The only team I like on this list are the White Sox, the Padres. All these other teams, well, the Giants, too. The Giants always find a way to get
Giants
better.
are too old.
Yeah, but
way too old.
They're very interested in winning. The front office is. Rangers too. I don't know, man. All of these teams are dumpster fires, and that's the thing with MLB versus, say, the NFL. There's no there's less parity in the MLB. Like when you don't have it, you just don't have it, and it takes a long time before you turn it around.
And then you have a couple years, and then you fall back to shit.
I'm gonna be really meta and just say none of these teams they all continue to get milked. All right, Liwa 503. What's up, Liwa? I meant to say on my my clickbait video, I forgot to thank everyone that sponsors the dumpster fire itself. Like, you guys are so awesome. Like, you make it possible for two shit posters to talk shit about sports. So, but you guys
sit back and just shit for an hour. That's really about it.
You guys get up in the morning. Yeah, you know how beautiful you are. All right, where will the Raiders play next season? Also, playoffs? Are you kidding me? I think the Raiders are gonna play in at stadium.
They're looking at London, Tottenham Hotspur's stadium.
Hotspur.
Which sounds like a total disaster waiting to happen, because what do you do if you're like Denver and the Chargers? You're looking at a 9-hour difference in time at least once in the year.
Yeah, they can't do that. That's just absurd.
That's absurd.
I think that
the East, you might be able to get away with it. The West Coast, no.
I think they should play in the Kibbe Dome in Omaha or in Idaho.
That's where they should play in John Gruden's bathtub.
Yeah, John Gruden tried to work out a deal with them so that he could coach from home, like at least once a week. And now he's just like, all right, you guys just play in my backyard now. I honestly think they'll be in Stanford Stadium next year. That's the only logical solution, right? Like, what the fuck? The NFL's done it before, though. They put the Titans in the Liberty Bowl, which is fucking pathetic.
Yeah, well, Memphis, right? And then it was like a disaster. Nobody showed up.
Yeah, they were like, fuck going to Memphis. And all the Memphisians were like, fuck going to this team that's going to be in Nashville. And they tried to please everybody. And just like the Redskins.
And then they finally figured it out, but it was ugly there for a while.
It was. Kevin Sika, it's official. Dolphins will be contending for a Tank Bowl in 2019. Finally, we can win a championship. Tank for Tua. Or Herbert. Herbert's not.
Yeah, they're looking at a quote unquote rebuild instead of a quote unquote culture change. I mean, let's put it this way. You're not doing anything until Stephen Ross is gone, because he doesn't really have a vision. And he doesn't know what the hell's going on. But let's face it. I mean, apparently, I was looking at some stuff. Apparently, the Dolphins locker room almost went into a mutiny.
Really?
It was like an old tweet that I saw. He deleted it, but apparently, like, a bunch of players went to the owner. I think Kenyon Drake was asking to be traded if Guess was still there. Like, apparently he lost the locker room, and I mean lost it.
Wow. He didn't just lose it. He has no idea where. I mean, he's just like, he filed a report with
He
the
threw
police.
a bubble screen to that locker room, and they dropped it.
That's right. Or at worst, they fumbled it. So I think Tannehill's done, right? He has to be.
Tannehill, he's not coming back. He can't stay healthy.
Yeah, he is now the Sam Bradford. You know, Sam Bradford, I also forgot, was #1 overall in his draft.
Oh yeah, St. Louis Rams.
God damn.
It was the year after Stafford, I think.
Yeah, and Stafford too, #1 overall. I don't get that either. But yeah, I think Tua could be a realistic thing in Miami. Why not? Why not? Wow, we got a lot coming in here. Dodger of Zion, what's up, DOZ? Dodger of Zion. May y'all have an awesome 2019. I'm headed to PG County, Maryland tomorrow for a week. Oh, are you on work release or something?
I think she's going to MagFest. I think she's like a volunteer there.
Nice. Hopefully I-95 doesn't eat me. I-95 will eat you alive.
It eats everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I-95 does.
Especially in PG County, Maryland. Yes. Where I once played at a golf course in PG County and we almost got into a fight on the golf course. Like, not anything I was doing, but one asshole that we were with complained about the pace of play from some very, like, this guy's just an asshole, okay? Like, it's not someone I claim to be a friend. It's just someone we happen to be playing golf with. And he was complaining about the pace of play from some very large African-American men. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. They can play whatever speed they want. And he had to mouth off. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, I think we should just let him play through. What do you think, guys? Yeah, so fucking Sean. Fuck him. Almost got me into a fight on a golf course. Okay, Fly Latori. What's up, Fly? I was thinking about you the other day. You haven't been tweeting much lately, or maybe I just missed him. Happy New Year. Where do you think AB will be traded to? I have heard the 49ers could be in for him. Lots of teams are in for a 30-year-old wide receiver with diva issues, right?
Yeah, the issue is, too, you're looking it up. If the Steelers trade Antonio Brown before July 1st, they're looking at a $21 million dead cap. And then if they trade him after July 1st, that's a $7 million dead cap and then a $14 million dead cap the next year.
So they basically can't trade him
They're kind of fucked.
They can't trade him for draft
I knew that
picks.
extension was a mistake.
Right.
But, like, yeah.
So wait a minute. You're saying that, so after July, so the draft is April, like, 30th, so they cannot trade him.
They'll trade him for next year's draft picks, maybe, or another player. Like, the only thing you can think of is maybe AB for Jalen Ramsey, but I doubt the Jags do that, especially with dealing with their issues, like with character. They're not going to pick him up.
You know what's funny was Abe. I think I watched Not the Expert, his review of the year, and I think they flew him, Bengal, a whole bunch of other Madden guys out to the Madden thing, and AB was there. And AB looks like a superhuman compared to them.
Of course. I mean, his livelihood is depending on a good physical figure.
Right, but
I mean, if he were put next to us, I mean, dude, we look like fucking twigs.
Right. It's amazing that these guys are the same species as us. Like, what? How are they the same? But it was just so stark, the comparison of Drew standing next to AB, who looks like an absolute machine. And I was like, that's what an athlete looks like. Because thank God, I will never look like that. I look like a bald old fuck. And you had a vertical of what, 6 inches? Maybe 7.
It's more like 4.
4? Yeah. That's why we became shit talkers on the internet. Because you don't look like this man here in the corner with the fur coat. I can't even pull that off. I would get pelted with eggs if I wore a coat like that. But AB looks cool doing it. All right, Ben Steele, $1.99. Who's your offensive rookie of the year, Saquon or Baker? I want you to answer this first.
I'm gonna go Saquon, because that man under that bad O-line, like, he was pretty dominant. You can argue he was the only reason the Giants won a couple games.
I would have to agree, but I think Yeah, I think Saquon. I can't be biased though. I gotta say Baker had a hell of a year too. He came in, got the rookie record for touchdowns, and he only started in the fourth game. He's kind of like that year Darryl Strawberry got called up in May and still won the rookie of the year. I don't know. I think Saquon wins it, but Baker cannot be discredited. He
The
had a
problem is Baker had a
wonderful year.
few rough games. I
He did.
mean, Baltimore, he wasn't that hot. Houston, he had issues, but he shows flashes of promise. If he can keep his head down and develop, he could be something really interesting.
Yeah, I think the thing that really opens your eyes about Saquon, I think he had 91 catches. I think, which
Yeah,
is
he's a rich man's Le'Veon.
yeah.
He's Le'Veon with breakout speed.
That's absurd. 91 catches for a running back. Like I think the NFL record one year was 88 catches or something like that. And then for a receiver. And then it's steadily just grown since like Marvin Harrison caught like 114 balls one year or something. That's just fucking absurd. How many catches? All right, Shadow Fry. This is a big one right here.
This is tough.
Yeah, who do you think will win the Super Bowl and why? We can go back to our predictions here.
Yeah, I mean, I still said Saints versus Jags.
I think you
Like,
had yeah, you still said the Saints, so you kind of have to stick with them.
Pretty much. I mean, it's close. As I said, it looks really wide open in both divisions, to be fully honest with you. A lot of teams have glaring flaws, and a lot of teams have some really dominating strengths.
Yeah,
And I'm really interested to see how this will play out.
I've still got Rams Patriots. I got to stick by that, you know. Oh, here's a nice exercise.
Patriots do not look good, but once again, it's the Patriots, and they'll find a way to make it just because.
Yeah, your dog's still in it. You got the Saints winning. Perna still has Perna's been done. He had the Jags.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
I mean, we technically all had the goddamn Jags.
I had them in the wild, like advancing, or had them at least winning the AFC South. And then,
yeah, I think everyone did.
Yeah, but yeah, I had the Bengals in. Yeah. Anyways,
I could have called that.
Yeah, I had the Steelers. All three of us. Only Brandon called the Ravens winning the AFC North. Or I'm sorry. Yes. He was right about that, and we all had the Eagles wrong. I was the only one that took the Chiefs. We all said the Vikings wrong. You had the Saints correct. Falcons wrong. Jacksonville wrong. No one had the Colts in. I don't think.
I think I had the Colts at 6-10 or something like that.
You had the Colts at 6-10.
That's what I thought. Like I mean, I didn't see them as like 2-14, but they didn't have like a lot besides him.
We could do this all night, but we will call the games this weekend. Okay, we'll do this at the end of the season when we can be shit on the hardest. Like
dude, that's my livelihood, just getting shit on.
Right.
What do you think? 300 people are here right now.
That's right. We've crossed 300 for the first time.
Yeah, 311 I'm seeing right now.
Wow.
It's not bad, sir.
It's amazing
when you get what, 150,
right.
160?
Yeah, we've been averaging 100. Now we're back up to, like main channel numbers, man. You guys are awesome, dude. Let's get through these Snapchats because we have more than normal. Before you love shine, damn it, Miami Hurricanes lost to the Badgers. All right, we are going to look at cock and bowls, by the way.
Yep.
And
yeah, I think I'm getting destroyed.
You are getting destroyed. I've been filling it out. So,
I'm kind of the guy that probably predicted Purdue over Auburn, didn't I?
No, you're not that stupid. Give yourself some credit.
Good.
All right,
good,
I'm gonna link everyone. I'm gonna link everyone to this spreadsheet here in 1 second.
Jesus Christ!
And it's gonna just blow up. Look at all the red on your side. Why is it going? Oh, there we go. All right, I gotta share it. Sorry, guys. My computer just goes slow. Macs for streaming aren't what you would expect.
Problem is with Macs, you're paying for more of the brand. Like, you can get a more powerful processor for Windows, but for cheaper, but it won't be the sexy name or the sexy, sleek look.
Yeah, and you won't download all your pictures to the cloud or whatever. So it's...
Yeah.
All right.
There's
there,
no
I put
cloud,
the link in.
Like,
so everyone can view. Done. All right. Let's look at this. I don't want to go through every one so far. Who won against UW and Ohio? I think Ohio State won, right? Like they just murdered them.
Yeah, like Ohio State lost, I think.
No. Ohio State won. I think they were up like by a shit ton. Hold on, let's look it up. Yeah. No, they were up 28. It was 28-3. So you got that one right for once.
Yay!
All right.
Oh my god!
All right.
Your great UCF loss too.
Yeah. I finally got some redemption for getting retweeted by fucking ice cold takes. Fucking.
Well, that's life. Why do you think I eat shit all the damn time?
Right. All right. Let's
Nothing
zoom
but
out of
eating
this.
shit.
Let's
Come
zoom out
on.
of this so I can tally this. All right. So you got how many right? There's been 40 bowl games, 38 so far. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 out of 37 bowls. So you're right at 500. 18 out of 37. You're basically under 500. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like Mike Francesa right now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I got 23 so far. Because there was a canceled bowl. So if I would have played the money line, I'd have like $10.
Yeah, exactly. This is why I don't gamble.
Right.
So if I do like a gambling show, I'm just gonna say, listen to what I say, and then do the exact opposite, and you will probably make a shitload of money.
We both picked Houston, but you picked Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl.
Why couldn't you go wrong with Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl? Jesus God!
Let's see what your biggest miss is. Like, some of these aren't misses, I wouldn't necessarily say. They're just bad luck. Like, neither of us called Memphis or Houston. Like, Army beat the fuck out of Houston.
Like
Penn State's not a miss. Now, I would say calling UCF to beat LSU was pretty bold. Pretty bold.
Shut up, asshole.
Uh-huh. But really, none of
Yeah,
them
I know you're
terrible.
just getting like a half chub over this. I completely understand. But what do you want me to do?
At least we both got Auburn right, because that would have been really embarrassing. That would have gotten us a frozen cold take.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get through these. You want to read a couple of these, or are you lost?
Yep. Yeah, I can do that, man.
Right.
Kevin Sika for $2 whole. Hot take: AB is a less cool TO. Well, I mean, AB said that, I think he would have a few fighting words for you. He has all the flash and the dance and all that, but TO, he's my quarterback. He's my teammate. Popcorn in the face, dancing on the star.
No, popcorn in the face, was that? Yeah, that was him or Patrick Creighton that did it.
I don't know. I think that may have been TO.
I thought Patrick Creighton did the popcorn and then talked shit, and then he missed a wide open 3rd and 10. And he just dropped it.
I have
Michael
no
Strahan.
idea.
I
think look at that.
T.O. did do the popcorn too. I think that was like a thing with them, like a Gatorade bath. Yeah, they were 13-3.
Something like that.
And then Jason Witten and Tony Romo went playing on the beach with Jessica Simpson, and they lost.
That's the Cowboys though.
Yep. You got the next one?
Yep. Fly Latory for $2. Winter Classic is in Dallas in 2020. Woo.
Yes. And everyone was shocked when they found out that they were playing the Blackhawks. Shocked.
The Blackhawks in the Winter Classic? Oh my God, I'm shocked.
Right. Why didn't they put the
It's
Rangers
like
in?
you expect like the Blackhawks, the Rangers, the Bruins, the Penguins, or the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Any of those 5 teams are going to be in the Winter Classic.
Yeah, it's like they just look at what's our largest demographic market, what's our largest TV market? Oh, Chicago. You're in the Winter Classic. I'm just calling it a classic because Dallas still really doesn't experience winter.
Yeah. At the Stadium Series, they'll have more of those. They'll probably have like at least 8 more of those.
Yeah. They should play a Winter Classic in Arizona. Fuck it, why not? They got to do something to hype up that fucking shithole desert.
Yeah, and the ice is going to melt repeatedly.
Yeah.
Beast of Metal 1989 for $5. Hot take for the gearheads on here. Eli Tomac will stop being a choking sack of a and actually win the AMA Supercross Championship this year. Like I said, I unfortunately don't know enough about Supercross to.
All I know
is he like
that?
Is he like full read? Is that like that?
Or is maybe he's a guy that just doesn't never nut up and win. The only thing I know about motorsports is some guy named Axel Hodges, or
Axel Hodges.
or no, Larry Enticer. Sorry, from MGO Network. Larry Enticer. He's the Canadian guy that just says, "I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna send it." That's what I know. That on snowmobiles. You got this next one?
Yep. Be right. 9641 for $4.99. Thank you, sir. What are the odds that the Jungle Brigade will hire Hugh Jackson? I'll give it 7-1.
7-1 odds.
I think it's Mike Brown doesn't give a shit. I think he just wants like something stable. And I think he kind of begrudgingly let go of Marvin Lewis. Because his fan base was about to fucking kill him.
Yeah, and I think the fan base
should have happened 3 years ago.
Yeah. I think they're still upset, and I don't think they want Hugh Jackson, but they did interview Vance Joseph, another retread. Like, yeah, I know. Watch him go out and win like a division. You know, anytime you laugh at someone, they always come back and bite you.
No. I laughed at Mike Glennon.
That's true.
Remember what happened there?
You could take a look at Mike Glennon.
They played like shit.
Right. You can just look at Mike Glennon and be like, this guy's, he looks like a giraffe. What the fuck?
He looks like the mascot for Toys R Us.
Yeah. He also had a really weird release. He would cock the football back. Like, anyways. TIE Fighter 94, $5. Congratulations, yes, to the Arizona Cardinals on being Tank Bowl champs.
Well done. And it only cost you your head coach and probably Fitz.
I don't understand. Dignity. They must have brought him in like a mafia tactic where they open up a store to lose money. Like, I think they brought in Steve Wilkes to like be that.
I mean, I think like when you fire a coach after 1 year, somebody fucked up. Like somebody fucked up big time. Because coaches usually don't last more than a year. Like the last one, I think that was a year ago, the pansy in San Francisco, Jim Tomsula. I think that was the last one, right?
Didn't he look like
Chip Kelly. He was 1 year.
Chip Kelly, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they got rid of his ass quick. Jim Tomasula.
Yeah, because he was a fraud.
Yeah, Jim Tomasula, he looks like an accountant was what he looked like.
Yeah, I think he apparently had like a bunch of odd jobs or something crazy like that.
Yeah, probably. Maybe he was an accountant. He looks like one. I'll fucking tell you that. Congratulations. Well, and also thank you, Arizona Cardinals. That was my first like 600 like tweet. Was the picture of Tank Bowl champions. Like, thank you.
Yeah, he just lifted my damn meme.
I know, but I beat you to the punch because you were in New Orleans or something, and I was like,
and you just did Tank Bowl champion.
Yep.
And I think I might have been at a Christmas party or something.
See, I'm just doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, you should just get on my level. Like, just saying.
I should.
Come on.
Come on. Wait a minute. I remember you saying like not everything is intellectual property. I didn't make it up. Blah blah blah.
Maybe I'm just busting your balls. Maybe I'm thinking about that.
I remember when we were hanging out in Dallas and you were like, "Hey man, I've got a bone to pick with you. Someone at work saw your video."
Yes, that's what happened. I was ready to fucking destroy it.
Right, and then
because it's like, oh shit, I'm almost covered. But it's like I think it was like me eating a permane sandwich.
Yes.
I was able to pass it off as just like, okay, it's a random video I did like randomly a while ago. I could just pass it off as that.
Right.
But now it's like, okay, shit, they didn't find me.
Right.
Good.
Now it means nothing. You're fucking urinating tree, dude. Like, what are your former coworkers gonna say now? Oh, you're the guy that got flown to fucking New Orleans just for the Pittsburgh game. Like, fuck you. Like, yeah, judge me now.
Fucking I don't have to wait tables anymore. It's shocking, and I can actually say it out of the blue because I officially announced it.
Right. You should come in there and just be like, serve me, bitches. Like, I am the tree.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I know. I know you wouldn't do that, but it does feel nice to go back to a restaurant you used to work at and then have...
I have not been there yet. I've been thinking about going back, but now, like, since the Christmas hubbub's over, might be a good time.
I do it all the time. The restaurant I worked at when I was, like, 19, 20... I go back there all the time. But
do you know people that still work there? There's probably at least like one or two.
There's actually one or two, yeah. There's this one lady that was there forever. I think she's quit, but it's always young kids that work there.
Yeah,
They'd be like,
college kids.
Yeah, they don't know the legend of 5Points vids at Mike's American Grill. Where are we now? Okay.
Salmon Boy.
All right. Go ahead
for $5. Who has the best chance this January to defeat the evil empire of the Patriots and save us from seeing Brady and Belichick winning another Super Bowl? I think it's themselves. To be fully honest with you, like their defense looks like shit. Gronk does not look good. Like if you got a healthy Gronk, you're looking at a different story. But their only threat right now is Julian. Like he's the only one they're throwing to.
Yeah.
Like him, Sonny Michel, and a little James White.
We might see
like
a first round
they have
exit.
Nothing.
We might even see a first round exit. Who they got first round? Or no, they got a bye.
Their second round. So they're going to be either
game.
Probably they're either going to be the Titans, the Ravens, or the Chargers, depending on how it goes.
If it's the Ravens, they're in a fucking world of hurt. If the Ravens come in, because the Ravens have proven time and time again they don't give a fuck. They will go into Foxborough and put a dick in Tom Brady's ass, which he'll enjoy.
Of course.
But his fans won't.
Yeah, we got a lot to get to.
I know. It's piling up. God. I wish there was a button where you could say pause for now, but we're greedy whores, so we'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Are the Giants going to take a QB in the shit QB class? No, yes.
Unfortunately, no. They're probably going to go with like a defensive guy or a lineman.
Yes, in the first round for sure. They will take either an offensive tackle because of all the pressure or a defensive player.
There are a lot of nice defensive talents in this draft.
But there will be some
at least early on.
Right. There will be some esoteric.
Yep, and there's another Josh Allen too. So imagine if the Jets get Josh Allen. So it'll be Josh Allen blitzing against Josh Allen.
Right. And then some announcer will just cleverly be like, oh, I've been saying Josh Allen a lot tonight, man.
It's like, man, it must get around.
Yeah, that Josh Allen guy, he's everywhere.
Yeah. It's like the next Tom Brady is 41 years old.
Yes.
Right. Like that kind of take.
Crazy Codger. Just discuss how Matty P already lost Detroit. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was a terrible hire to begin with because, let's face it, he's a Patriots coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
The only Patriots coordinator who's done anything worth a damn is Bill O'Brien. And he was on the hot seat for a very long time.
Yeah, and they might have a first-round exit, too.
Oh, yeah, the Colts look interesting.
All right.
Their defense is really just Darius Leonard. But Andrew Luck can sling. And the Texans, they have no offensive line.
Yeah, I'm looking at all these coaches getting fired here. Hold on. I don't think Matty P got fired though. He did not.
No, he's not. He's still there.
Yeah, Dirk Cutter, that was precipitated. Yep. Steve Wilkes.
Dirk Cutter, Steve Wilkes, Vance Joseph.
Yeah,
that was a Todd Bowles.
Yes, Todd Cock and Bowles.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins are looking at Rex
Marvin
Ryan.
Lewis.
Yes, bring in Rex Ryan, please.
Do it.
I would love that. Rex fucking Ryan.
Ball of hot air.
Yeah.
He'll bring back his brother.
Him, the two of them create a tornado of hot air and bullshit, just all around. All right.
Mm-hmm.
A giant rock.
A giant rock.
That's a new one. All
yep,
right.
$4.99. Adam Gase got Frank Gore to hate him, and that's fucking saying something. Frank Gore is like a character guy.
Yeah.
He also criminally underused Kenyon Drake. My fantasy team can thank him for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, YouTube takes 30% of this, so Pisstree gets 13.5% and Baldy gets 56.5%, which is sadly, I don't know, might be close. Could be.
Yeah, YouTube takes 30, but we split it 50-50.
Yeah, that too.
So the strippers that it goes to receive it evenly from us.
Yeah, we take 30% of the strippers bowl too.
That's right.
Like we do a little stuff on the side.
Yeah,
and it just goes like that.
That's right. You ever been to Vegas and tip a stripper with a chip?
No.
Yeah. They'll take it. It's currency there.
Hold on, man. Bad news from Fly Latory. For $2, yeah, my Twitter suspended indefinitely.
That's why he wasn't tweeting at me. Yeah, I guess he got into an argument again.
Lots of F.
Yep.
F's in the chat.
Yep. F's in the chat.
Sorry, I just
Yep.
For Mr. Flylatory.
Yep. Sorry.
My
buddy.
apologies.
Yep.
Twitter God show no mercy. Nah,
yeah,
man.
you just can't argue with people these days. You can't.
Of course.
Why? Kurt Coble, California $5. What's CA $5? Is that what that
A
means?
Canadian.
Oh, okay. I was like, is money different in California now? Oh, so
Probably.
it's like $2.50.
I mean, it could be California money.
It could be.
No,
Same thing. I mean,
trying to secede from the union. They've been bumbling about that for a while.
Right, and as expensive. Thoughts on the Dallas Star CEO shit talking Ben?
It's ballsy, man. Like what he should really be blaming is lack of depth on that team. Like, all you're doing is pissing off the two guys that are carrying your franchise.
Right. You've traded away pretty much everyone. You added in an aging.
Yeah,
Ben
you're out of excuses.
Right.
Like, you had the goaltender excuse, you had the coach excuse, you had like the defense excuse.
Right.
Like, and now you have the superstar excuse.
Right.
Yeah, which means it's going to be like a Bergevin situation, and they're both going to get run out of town, despite their ridiculously high contracts that nobody's going to take.
You know what's
like
funny?
They just extended Sagan.
Right.
So
right. Yeah.
And Ben's making what, $13 million?
He's getting max money. He's for every strand of hair.
Bad money.
Right. For every strand of his perfect hair, he's getting paid. And he's a great player, but he's not, they have a depth issue. That's correct. And also it's hilarious when a CEO gets caught talking shit about his players. Like,
of course, you rarely hear about it.
Right. It's one thing,
but it probably happens more frequently than we know about. It's just never reported.
It's one thing for Matt Duchene to like get caught in an Uber and talking shit, but a CEO like should know better than that, right? He should.
I think did he do it publicly or during an interview or some shit?
Something. I don't remember. I just know that it was a bad look.
But,
what boss doesn't criticize his employees, not in public, to anyone?
Oh, they do that all the time.
Oh yeah. Yep. All right. Before you love shine, worst sports-related butterfly effect: Dodgers World Series, LA race riots since 1965, or Knicks winning the NBA title, arsons in BX. I guess Brooklyn.
Probably.
Maybe.
I would probably say maybe the Vancouver, like after they lost the cups both those times for the riots.
Because the race riots in 65 were not directly related to the Dodgers. There was still
Montreal rioted after their cup win.
That's true. In 93, they did that?
Yep. 93, they did that.
Oh my gosh. They would burn. I think Toronto is going to burn if they win the cup. For sure this year.
Toronto's going to get fucking destroyed. Mike Myers is going to like lather himself in oil grease and just jump off the CX tower.
That's right. Well, that is like
I'm simulating my career after the Love Guru.
Rioting over a sports win is the most privileged behavior in the world, I would say. It's just like
technically there were some riots like in like the Justinian era of the Byzantine Empire. It was like the Reds and the Blues, and they both rioted after a charity race. I think one of them rioted and just like started just killing like people.
Well,
it was some serious fucking shit. I gotta look into it again, but there were like riots like that.
Wow. I'm sure in the Tenochtitlan, when one team didn't put that ball in that little hoop, they started rioting. I'm sure they were just like, yes, we should just riot. Miro Flylatory $2. Miro Carlson, that is all. Miro greater than Carlson.
Words, son. People love their Miro Heiskanen.
Mm-hmm. Carlson hasn't been so silky smooth this year, like
different system. He's doing okay.
He's
like he'll get a shitload of money somewhere. Like if Drew Doughty can get $11 million, he's probably gonna get around that amount.
Yeah. He, as you said in your legacy of failure or whatever, I think what'd you do? The Kings? Eric Carlson owes Drew Doughty.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of money. Thanks to that contract.
Right. Eliar Baiza, $2. Congrats UCLA for losing to our Liberty Flames. Not my Liberty Flames, our Liberty Flames. Was that in basketball, I think?
I probably.
Probably is not in football. UCLA versus Liberty. I think Steve Alford is still the coach at UCLA. Or no.
I think he just resigned.
No, it was it's that guy. Oh, the Bruins are bad. It's not. It's the guy with the slick hair. That's the.
And I said, like, their coach, I think he just
UCLA.
resigned. I remember reading that on the ticker.
Yeah, I forget who the coach is. Somebody say it in the chat. Who it is. It's not. It's Lavin, right? Is it Steve Lavin? Steve Alford was fired yesterday. Oh, see, I knew.
Steve Alford.
Right.
Yep, that's what I figured. He resigned or got fired.
Question
Sorry,
myself.
I thought he resigned.
Yeah, Alford he was Bobby Knight's protege. I'm sure Bobby Knight choked him just like all of his favorite players.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, who's Defensive Rookie of the Year? Wow, that's a good question. Who is the
honestly
best in the NFL?
I would say maybe Darius Leonard. He's been good.
Yeah. What about one of the Chubbs?
Bradley Chubb. Yeah. Apparently Denzel Ward's had a strong year.
Yeah, Denzel Ward.
But I would say probably Darius Leonard. That would be my pick.
All right, I'll agree with you. I don't really know. I mean, there hasn't been one that's so awesome where you're just like, that's the
Leonard's been very quiet, but he's been a real playmaker in the Colts D.
Yeah.
That's the one guy I've noticed.
Hey, my fellow alumnus, Mo Alley Cox, never played football.
All right, Dodger of Zion for another 5. Before I head off for National Harbor, I'll be dropping you a DM 5. I'm 0 for 2 for the Belkin Fiesta. Big ouch. At least I've got the Eagles.
Oh, someone's trying to creep in my DMs.
Pretty much, yeah. She's trying to stalk you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all I'm saying.
Definitely.
Yep. And also, a big shout out to the Vikings for choking again and literally going out without any sort of momentum or whimper. Good job. Thank you.
They laid down like a fucking flat.
They fucking died.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It was like the Eagles conference championship again. Like, you have all the momentum in the world, chance to prove yourself against an old rival, and you could just take the odds, win and in, choke it. That's all they did, man.
Yep, they did. Oh, we got some British money here from Roots Adriano.
$2.99. Those are pounds. The football gods hate Michigan.
Mm-hmm. I hate Michigan.
Oh, everybody hates Michigan.
Yeah.
Like, Ohio State's like dancing in the background because Michigan can't win the big game.
Michigan got teabagged. By the way, how do they just show up the Big Ten though, except for Ohio State today, right, has gotten shit on in these bowls.
Penn State is just
right.
James Franklin isn't exactly a good tactical coach. He can recruit, but he can't really.
Right. How do you expect to hire someone from Vanderbilt and just be like, well, you turned Vanderbilt around, I guess. I mean, I don't know. James Franklin, not the answer. Look at these. Oregon 7, Michigan State 6.
That's a game, son.
That's right. Penn State lost to Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky. Well, Kentucky was doing okay this year.
Right, but they're the perennial SEC doormat, right? Okay, Iowa won. We both called that.
Well, it's nothing like seeing Penn State eat shit. Everybody
that's true. Northwestern did beat Utah. These are cupcake games, though. I said Oregon. Oklahoma. No, that was Big 12. Sorry. Who else? Michigan. Yeah, Florida just fucking laid their nuts all up in John Harbaugh's forehead. 41-15. And all the other teams are just trash. So that's all I have to say. Even West Virginia fucking lost. Big is just, that's in name only. Almighty Malachi. That sounds like a prophet right there.
That he is.
Yep. Who gets Le'Veon Bell? And will he get paid what he thinks he's worth? He'll get paid what he thinks he's worth.
He'll get paid and they'll immediately regret it. I say butt fumble.
The Jets.
Because they're the kind of team that does that shit.
They are the kind of team that does that shit. Or maybe like the Chiefs for losing Kareem Hunt. They're just like, yeah, let's throw.
I think they're investing in Damian Williams, though.
Yeah, that's true. They just signed him to
decent extension.
Yeah. What's a team that is like win or bust next year? Super Bowl.
Probably. I know the Raiders have money. The Colts, I think, need a back.
The Raiders,
yes. You
yes.
see Le'Veon with the Colts.
Yes.
The Bills have cap space.
All right, we got to segue real quick. The Raiders hired Mike Mayock.
He's a puppet. Everyone knows John Gruden has the power. He just needed a yes man.
Gruden was like, hey, man, bring in those QBs from. Remember when we worked together and you brought in all those QBs for me to rip? Bring those guys in again so I can make fun of them and then draft them.
Quarterback camp with John Gruden.
That's right. I'm gonna turn Nate Peterman into a fucking star. Please do. Please.
Peter Meme.
Start Peter Meme.
Legend.
Yep. Peter Meme will be named in many suits by Colin Kaepernick. Many suits. Damn, these are just, they keep coming in.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all those damn super chats.
$5. Like should Kyler Murray choose baseball or football?
We need to be like more processy. Just like.
Right.
Yeah. Summon boy.
Yes.
Kyler Murray.
I just read it, by the way. He should play baseball. I
agree. I more money.
Yeah, more money, longer career, and if he can't hit a fastball, he can be like Chris Wenke or Drew Henson and come play in the NFL. Or if he can't hit the slider, but
Brandon Whedon.
Yeah, Brandon smoking the Whedon. Yeah. Shadow Fry. Do you think a Canadian-Mexican NFL team can exist? I don't think a Mexican team can exist. They can't even keep the field ready for a game that they had scheduled for like a year and a half.
Yeah, so, even though Mexico City would be an interesting location.
It would be. Just don't drink the water. Mm-hmm. That joke.
Toronto, maybe. I mean, Rogers. I don't know how Rogers Center would do.
They have the Canadian Football League, the most racist league in the world. They have a requirement that, like, I think half the roster has to be Canadian. So, technically, the most racist.
You know how Canada is. Like, they're so proud of their own country.
That's right. It would all be failed Americans if they didn't have that quota there, like playing Canadian football, like Johnny Manziel. Mr. Mephisto, what's up, buddy? $10. Was there in Nashville when the Colts cruised through the Titans? Oh, you were at the game. Now fans are wondering if Mariota is not the answer for the Titans long term. Who is in 2020? I think you got to stick with Mariota, but I don't think he's the long term.
He's not healthy. He can't stay healthy. It's the same thing with Tannehill.
Yeah.
Like, the stinger might affect him permanently if they're not careful. And that thing can linger for a while. That's the thing you got to worry about. And it's nothing against Mariota. It's just, if you can't rely on a guy 16 games a year, the NFL doesn't give a shit. That's why Tannehill's probably going to be a fringe like competition for like a starting QB job.
He'll be a backup next year. I don't know if Mariota is the answer. Because of health. And then when you add his performance, he does have a Cam Newton type NFL body though. You think that when you draft him, that's what you were getting, but I don't know. You just can't stay on the field. Andy, for $2, can I get a damn son for the Steelers? Yes, you may. Damn.
That requires at least 20 damn sons.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Damn.
Don't feed Phil for $5. You two really think that Houston was going to beat Army? XD.
We did. And
we did because we thought Houston had a really nice high flying. I'm just saying.
Right. No, I thought Army would be tired from whipping up on Navy. Apparently, they regrouped, and then
they got more reinforcements.
That's true.
It's the Army term.
That's right. They called in the artillery and continued to pound Houston like a dildo on a field in Buffalo. That's what they did. Tucker White, not $5. Avant-garde hot take for 2019. Brad Keselowski wins the Daytona 500 next month. Predicting NASCAR is definitely like predicting the weather. Very tough.
Especially like a super speedway like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's anyone really.
Yeah, it could be Trevor.
Could be one of those Stuart Haas things where it's just like four guys up front, nobody else is there. Could be one of those situations.
Could be Derek Cope, and when Dale Earnhardt hits debris on the track and just spins out, and Derek Cope, that was the one. I think that's the only race he won in his whole career.
Like he had like a big rookie year, and then he just did nothing.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he had a ride. Him or Trevor Bayne didn't even have a ride the next year after they won the Daytona 500. It's just amazing. But Derek Cope still does commercials for like Extends or some shit, like male dick pills.
Pretty much.
Like, because I won one fucking race, just like Bobby Rahal won the Indy 500. All right, Sungmin Kim. This is Yen 2000.
Yep, this is one of the guys I chat with on Twitter. What's up, man? That's right. I said I'm sorry we can't get to you quicker, but he's a cool dude.
Awesome. Oh, that's great. Yeah. We getting Yen up in this bitch. I'm loving it, man. That is Yen, right? Is that the symbol?
I think he's South Korean, so I think it might be. Was it Yuan? I forget.
What a
I forget the South Korean.
Now he's really pissed at me. He's like, "Fuck you. We don't fucking talk about Yen around here. I'm Korean." Fuck. I should have known. Sungmin Kim. Yep. I'm terrible. Yes, that is whatever the Korean dollar is. I lived in Korea for 2 years. It was awesome.
And you don't know what a Korean dollar is, man?
No, I don't. I was 6 years old, motherfucker.
Really?
I was 6. I was 6. I had every Gundam possible.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I had my parents bought me an entire Gundam set. Like it was made like there in Korea. It was awesome. Yeah.
What was that back in the Meiji era?
Yes, it was. What's up, guys? There was a riot there back in old ancient samurai culture. Mustard Bus. What's up, Mustard Bus? What's up, guys? Haven't caught one of these live in a minute. I'm glad you're back. And,
same here, Mustard Bus. Welcome back, brother.
And to follow that up, he says he wants Wilkes back in Carolina. Was he a D coordinator? Is that what he did?
Yeah, he was like their defensive coordinator for a year, but he was like he was a right-hand man for
Rivera, the Riverboat game.
Yeah, for Riverboat Ron.
Riverboat Ron. Boy, his seat is getting a little hot. Riverboat Ron is. There's no loyalty these days either to players. I mean, or to coaches.
Of course.
You can win 2 Super Bowls. I mean,
but coordinators are cutting left and right.
Right. Kubiak got
Atlanta
fired.
just gutted their organization. Like Dan Quinn's apparently taking over as D coordinator and coach.
That'll work. Yeah, because doing two people's jobs is always a good idea. Will Andy Reid be fired if he from Kevin Sika? Will Andy Reid be fired if he loses the divisional round? Would you fire him if he did? No and no.
No, they'll probably fire Sutton as like a sacrificial. Right. But I think that's it.
I think the KC fans don't have as high expectations. I mean, they should, but Andy Reid has taken that team from a shit hole and turned them into offensive fun football. So why would they get rid of the man that made Patrick Mahomes what he is? I think if they lose in the first round, KC fans still go home and fill their bathtubs with lard and put a Patrick Mahomes jersey on and jump in that bitch and pleasure themselves. I think that still happens. Like, even if they lose in the first round.
Easily.
Like, they're like, oh, 50 fucking touchdowns, Pat Mahomes, Showtime. He looks like Kermit the Frog. I don't give a fuck. Or he sounds like Kermit. Showtime. Mustard Bus, speaking of fantasy, check out the Dumpster Fire League. I think he won it.
I was second place.
Oh, you got
second?
Me in
the championship.
He beat you in the championship.
Yep. Well, hey, I didn't have a good week that week.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
Surprised I made the championship in that league. Like, I made the playoffs in 2. I think I just missed in 1.
Wow.
Like I think I just missed in the UT Discord League, the former UT Discord League.
Yeah.
I think I finished in like 9th.
All right. You guys got to slow down with the Snapchats. For real. This is an hour-long show, and you're going to make it 2 hours.
Well, at this rate, we're going to have to just keep going until they're done.
You want to read this one? My dog
Beast
just came in
of Metal. Is that the one you're on, sir?
Yeah, that one.
Schlosser, inquiring minds want to know if you have any failure vids on standby for the playoffs. I do not, unfortunately. I have a few ideas, but at that rate, I don't really have anything crazy. But unfortunately, I can't really get to FPV because he's in the bathroom. FPV, 5 points. You have something here. Inquiring minds want to know your thoughts on how to fix the Eli problem.
Just let him slowly die. And then
you know that's not going to happen. They're going to keep pumping him up full of life support. It's what they do.
I think next year in training camp he comes out and declares that next year is his last year, and he's so classy that that would be the problem solved right there. I think they all sit down in a room and say, hey, I think we know that you're not as good as you used to be, but you still have some left in the tank. Please make next year your last year. Or we don't want to have that bizarre situation of you wearing a Jets uniform. That's pretty much how.
Well, that's how it usually goes. And also, you have to remember, it could be Ben McAdoo comes back and benches him for Geno Smith again.
Your words hurt. Your words hurt.
Oh, yeah. That's reality, though. You know that.
Be right. F for Tyler Trent.
9641. F for Tyler Trent. I just saw that on the news.
What happened?
20-year-old, I think it was, he had bone cancer. So he was
yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, but I just saw it on ESPN.
He went to Vanderbilt?
So I take a look at the website, too.
Yeah.
So, I have my own computers.
Yes, I will.
And for any of you that wanted Lincoln Riley, he has extended with Oklahoma University, which will keep him there for about 2 more years.
Nice.
Tough luck, Haslam.
Nice. Before You Love Shine, one of our favorite shit posters.
Yes, sir.
Here. I got myself in hot water with Japanese celebs for being a Yankee fan. I am still learning the hard way baseball is serious business for the Japanese. In Japan, it's called Beisaburo. Beisaburo. I think so.
Well, you also have to remember, too, wouldn't they be, a little more forgiving? Because, they have Hideki Matsui, Masahiro Tanaka, Hideki Arabu, the fat frog.
Yes. Arabu was...
Even Arabu.
Yes. Matsui, yeah. But, I guess maybe they're mad because we steal their play. They even signed Ichiro, didn't they? The Yankees? He played a little bit.
Had him... they put him in for the trade deadline, I think, a year or two.
Yeah, and he was way past his prime. That Ichiro character.
Yeah, it was in between his fading stage and that cult hero stage.
Yep. Nathan Smith for $2. Thank you. Nathan.
Thank you, sir. Much
appreciated. Have you anime holic tops for €2? You guys been following the World Junior Championship in hockey?
Well, Junior Championships in hockey, I haven't been able to, unfortunately.
I'm assuming
too much
Finland.
NFL football, too much hockey.
Yeah, so much football lately. Who's doing well in that? Is it Finland?
Stupid football being juicy drama.
Football's been so good.
I was able to get a hockey video. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised by that. I was like, oh shit, Tree must, wow.
I was working on that for a week or two.
Oh.
I've been doing it on and off because, after the whole sports ball and Days of Our Steelers and, Saxonville Abbey, there wasn't much time left.
I got a juicy video coming up, by the way. A juicy one. You want to take this next one?
Yep, Joe Haas for $5. Bell to the Texans would be smart. I see the Redskins and Buccaneers throwing money at him. I definitely see the Bucs throwing money at him. The problem with the Texans, they still have Lamar Miller. I don't know if they really need to make a change there. Because Miller's still a solid back.
Yeah.
As I said, I see the Buccaneers throwing money. I see the Jets throwing money. There's still a part of me that sees the Lions do it for a splash. The Raiders might be able to.
I could see the Buccaneers trying to shop Winston in the office.
They want to keep him as their quarterback.
Why?
Because it's Jameis Winston. They think they can fix him.
He's not good. He's just not.
What he needs is better decision making.
He does.
If he fixes decision making, he's an elite quarterback.
But he's not. That's the one thing you just can't fix. Your tendencies are bad. When you're bad, you're just bad. I don't know.
But he can chuck for 400 yards.
Yeah.
He and have 4 touchdowns and 4 picks.
Some shit.
And 2 fumbles.
Yeah. Joe Kushak. I am spending $5 to remind Tree Capitals are the Stanley Cup champions. Wow.
Doesn't really faze me anymore. It's just they're a team now.
Well, if you're a Pens fan and they've won 2 and then the Caps win 1, that's still 2 more than 1.
They've won 5.
I know, but still, they won 2 recently back to back and then donated last year's to the Caps. Pretty much.
Yeah, they've technically won 3 during the Ovechkin era, 2009.
It's not as hurtful when you saw how happy Ovi was,
Yeah, well, how they partied. That's how I kind of mellowed.
Right. It's hard.
They partied for 3 straight months, and I'm like, I like this team.
And they're still playing pretty well.
Them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They've really went crazy.
Yeah. I don't want them to win back-to-back.
They've really come back strong. I would like Tom Wilson more if he wasn't a goddamn idiot on the ice. Because he could kind of play hockey.
He can play hockey. He just hits people when they're not looking.
Yeah, he just beats people in the face.
Right. He just hits people when they pass the puck, and then they're in no position to defend themselves, and Tom Wilson comes flying in and puts an elbow right in their spine.
Oh, never. Like, of course.
Which L vertebrae do I need to break? And then he just does it. He's like, all right,
probably the 4th and the 5th.
10. Right. Mm-hmm.
When in doubt, hit in the middle.
Yes. Derek Beast of Metal 1989. Derek Cope won 2 races, both in the. See, I was close. I was only 50.
Yeah, it was his rookie year. Like, he had a big rookie year, and they fizzled out.
And now he sells dick pills. Andy for $2. Rest in peace, Tyler Trent. Agreed. That is terrible news.
Press the F.
That's right. Pay respects. Josh Kushak. Did I say Kushak right? I would think, unless it's Kuziak. Could be.
When will we see Days of Our Pirates or Days of Our Penguins?
I don't know. Days of Our Steelers is so good. The reason it works is because it's a weekly thing.
It's full of drama. Like, the Penguins don't really have drama. Like, the only thing, like, they really keep their drama really quiet. Yeah. Unless Mike Sullivan's literally just trying to run people out. Like, that's the only thing.
There was no more drama around a locker room than the Steelers this year. Like,
of course. It was fucking Hennigan.
Right.
Like, me as the shit posters, like, fuck yes, keep this coming. I want to make videos. Me as a Steelers fan, I'm just crying in the goddamn corner. Make it fucking stop. Like, that one week where there was nothing happening against the Raiders, you have no idea how happy I was. It's like, holy shit.
Right.
I don't have to do a separate video. I'm just sitting there like, okay, and I'll do this one separate, but I won't have to do it in the next week. And then it keeps happening. It keeps happening. And keeps happening and keeps happening. And it's just like, fucking stop. And by the time the drama stops, you start getting the on-field starts collapsing, and it starts creating in that regard. It's like, fuck. And knowing me, I'll probably be doing a couple this offseason too. Because
didn't Antonio Brown call Ben Roethlisberger a fat rapist or something? And then, like...
Something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He probably did.
Fat rapist.
Exactly.
Pirates.
The Days of Our Pirates will probably be canceled because the owners too cheap.
Funding for Days of Our Pirates has been provided by no one.
Because we're cheap. Beast of Metal for $5. Most likely to shit their pants in the playoffs and come out in total shambles next year. That's a good question.
I don't know.
Ooh.
That's juicy.
Yeah, very juicy.
Are we talking NFL teams or next year NFL?
Yeah, probably next year NFL.
I know that there's a team.
I know my gut wants to say the Patriots, but it's not going to that.
I think the Patriots decline next year. I know people have been saying it for a while, but I think
you're starting to really see it happen.
Yeah, I think their justice is coming, and it's going to be ugly.
We started seeing it a little bit last year. It's really starting now. The thing with teams, they don't really fall off a map. They fall very slowly, and it happens over a span of like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. Brady needs to be careful because he could go out like Joe Theismann, and that's not what you want to see with him. You want to see him just be smart enough to know that he had a good run.
Technically, he could go out like Brett Favre.
Yes.
Like, his last year was really bad.
Yeah, Brett Favre was terrible.
He was like out 1 year too late.
Yep. Anime Holic Tops. As a Ducks fan, that Kings video was the best thing. I pleasured myself for 13 minutes. Wow. I'm impressed by you. Got stamina, man.
Well, that's how it usually goes. Like, it's just people do that
30 seconds, right? It was a glorious occasion to see Tree taking a piss on the Kings. Yes, he did take. You filled their mouths with all types of filtered goodness. Right?
Yeah, well, they were due.
Yeah,
they were.
Yep. You even set it up really well too. You were just like, yeah, you won 2 cups, but let me tell you how fucked you are.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's the aftermath. Because a lot of these issues happen when they.
Yep.
That's what they're dealing with now.
Yep. All right, let's wrap these last 2 up and then call it a night because you guys were so awesome tonight. I mean, so many Snapchats. Man. I'm gonna
people going crazy, man. I gotta give respect.
Yeah. Before you love shine, bigger masshole, Lacob or McCourt? Both from. I have to say, Lacob is an asshole, but no one can take the title of dick face fucking owner than Frank McCourt.
Oh, of course. I don't even know what Lacob is, and I don't even have to explain because of Frank.
Well, Lacob owns one of the Warriors, I think. I think he owns the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's an NBA owner. I know that. I think he owns the Warriors. Yeah, but Frank McCourt used the Dodgers as a bargaining chip in his divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the team suffered because of it.
All right, yeah. If you guys don't Snapchat us, we will do the NFL. We'll do next weekend's or this weekend's NFL games. We've reached the point where we're like, please don't Snapchat us for 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah, dude, that's what happened. Like, I've been thinking about stream or something like that. Like, the first one I did is just rapid fire. It's like, holy shit.
Right.
Like, I can't even do anything. It's just like, just gotta talk about the damn Snapchats.
Yeah,
Super chats.
I asked.
I mean, for those of you that don't know, we super chats, Snapchats, because 5Points misread the title, and we call it Snapchats. It's like a like probably an in-house meme.
Yes. Yes. So get with the program. It's all Snapchat. All right, let's read this last one. Treat. I've chatted with you on Twitter under Steel Punch, so thank you. Can I get you and FBPV's thoughts on the bungholes finally doing something? Finally is the right word for that, because if they didn't, I don't know what. I think there would be a riot in Cincinnati. You know, like,
that's to be determined. Also, thank you, my man, for the kudos. Also, I wanted to say too, like, if they hire Hugh Jackson, this whole situation's forfeit, because that's just like a succession.
Yeah, it's the same thing replicated over again. Yeah, even though Hugh Jackson will not be as successful as Marvin Lewis.
Oh, of course. Like, dude, he divided Cleveland. You could see how much better they did once he and Todd Haley were gone.
Yeah.
The offense was allowed to breathe.
When Greg hit people in the head and concussed them, Williams as your head coach, you know, and he's doing well, that's how dysfunctional you were, right? And I think Williams comes back next year. I think so, too. All right.
I think he'll be the defensive coordinator.
Maybe. I think he should be the head coach. Look at their results under him. Why not? They're only going to get better. Just let Greg Williams, you know, have a bounty program.
The thing with the Greg Williams, he seems like he's the kind of guy that is a very shelf life.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he's the kind of guy that'll like get you a quick burst and then he'll wear out very quickly. Kind of like a Mike Keenan or like a Michelle Therrien or a John Stevens.
That's true.
Like he might be that one of those kind of guys.
The locker room is like, fuck this dude. He's just an asshole. All right, let's run through these real quick. Indianapolis, Houston. Indy's favored by 1.5. It's in Houston. Who do you got? Oh, we got
Houston favored by 1 or 5.
1.5.
Oh,
make a new one here.
Honestly, I'm gonna go Colts here.
I like the Colts too.
Yeah, like the thing is, like Houston looks good, but they have a very look that good against quality opponents.
Yeah, I mean the
Deshaun Watson is a solid quarterback. He has still like stuff to work on with like holding on to the ball for too long. Like he has like decision-making issues. That can be fixed with time. He's not ready yet. Andrew Luck has been on a different playing field right now.
He's playing very good. They're going to fight the Texan men. From one of the best Twitters.
Remember the Alamo.
Captain Andrew Luck. Seattle, Dallas.
So who do you want to root for? Do you want to root for like the 12s eating shit or Cowboys fans eating shit?
I always have to root against the Cowboys, so I'm going to pick them to win. So, unfortunately, I know I want Seattle to win, but I'm just going to say that Dallas wins somehow, even though Dak Prescott is hot garbage on a stick.
I think Russell Wilson pulls out some more bullshit. Seahawks win.
All right, you got Seattle. We'll both be
because AT&T Stadium has had a lot of pain.
They have. They had to endure me, you, KTO, and
they also had to endure you reiterating the catch.
Yes. That was great. All right. LA Chargers, Baltimore.
That one is interesting.
And that's Sunday. Baltimore is favored in this game. Wow.
Baltimore, the thing with them is they look hot. Chargers look good. If the Baltimore D can stuff them like they did against LA, but LA plays well on the road. That's the issue you got to have. So I think this one comes very, very close. Damn. I'm going to say Baltimore.
Wow. I'm going to go with the Chargers. It's going to come down to a kick, and they're going to actually make it. This is the year that
the Chargers making a field goal?
Yeah.
Really, man?
Yeah.
I know Badgley's better than most of they had, but that's
a
statement, sir.
I'm meta, bro. I'm meta. All right. Last one. Philadelphia at Chicago. Chicago's getting 5 points. 5.5 points.
I'm going to say Chicago. I don't think Philadelphia has the secondary.
I saw that message, by the way, Beast of Metal.
Yeah, fly, Eagles, fly to Gay, and then I think he removed it because we didn't say the Eagles. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Right. You're picking Chicago?
Yes.
I'm gonna also pick Chicago, even though I fucking hate the Eagles. But I think that Khalil Mack is finally gonna take the magic out of Nick Foles' stunt cock, aka Nick Foles, who does.
So there's some really interesting matches.
Yeah. Carson
Wentz. You could see all wildcard teams advance. Like, it's that interesting.
It's possible, but who knows? We're probably very wrong on most, if not all, these. So that's what we
always eating shit, man. Well, so one of us bet one or the other, so we can't.
Right. Look at this. Predictions over here. So that's.
Yeah.
Oh, I moved.
Oh yeah, exactly. You'd be better off picking with 5 points.
That's right. Let's wrap this up, man. What you got anything to say? We put in.
No, man. I just wanted to thank the new people for joining me. I think I have an idea from where you might be coming from. I want to thank you guys for showing up and giving us a shot. Hopefully, you'll come back next year, next time, and not be intimidated by us. Got a lot of work to do. I'm hoping to get Sports Ball out maybe tomorrow or later tonight. We'll see. I might make it into a premiere thingamajig.
All right. Well, thank you.
As for you, 5 points, what do you got, sir?
I echo you. I appreciate everyone for coming out and enduring my rugged good looks. And, this was
5 points.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Hello?
I think we lost you. Oh, there we go. We got you.
There we go. No, your internet's derping. You're a full-time YouTuber. You can pay for the Fios now. That's
the Fios.
Yeah, Verizon Fios is like 10 times faster than whatever bullshit cable that you have. Just if you use my code points50. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to all the new people. Yes, hopefully we haven't scared you off. I am very bald and ugly, and I am Caillou as an adult. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's how we are. I mean, that's also the meme.
Yes.
We call him bald.
All right. Tree and 5 points. You made it to the end of this stream. Fuck it. All right.
Peace.